Welcome to the 10 Minutes Gold Mine, where every book gives you a treasure of knowledge in just 10 minutes. The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. Introduction. The Hobbit is one of the most beloved fantasy novels ever written. Penned by J.R.R. Tolkien, it takes readers on a thrilling journey filled with adventures, strange creatures, and unexpected friendships. The story revolves around Bilbo Baggins, a humble hobbit who is suddenly thrust into an epic quest that will forever change his life. But how did this peaceful hobbit go from living a quiet life in the Shire to becoming the hero of Middle-earth? Part 1. Bilbo's Unexpected Journey. The story begins in the peaceful Shire, a quiet land where hobbits live in comfortable homes, and life is simple and uneventful. Bilbo Baggins is a typical hobbit, fond of food, comfort, and avoiding adventure. However, his life takes a dramatic turn when the wizard Gandalf visits him, asking if he would like to join an adventure. Bilbo refuses at first, but he is soon swept into the journey when Gandalf convinces him to accompany a group of dwarves on a dangerous mission. The dwarves are on a quest to reclaim their homeland, Erebor, which has been taken over by the dragon Smaug. Smaug has hoarded the treasure of the Lonely Mountain, and the dwarves are determined to recover it. Although Bilbo does not see himself as the hero, he reluctantly joins the group, and thus begins his transformation from an ordinary hobbit into an unexpected adventurer. As Bilbo travels with the dwarves, he finds himself in situations he never imagined. From escaping goblins to climbing high mountains, he's slowly drawn into a world far beyond the cozy Shire. His desire to stay home begins to fade as he's forced to rely on his courage and wits, both of which he discovers he possesses in abundance. But does he have the strength to help the dwarves accomplish their mission? Part 2. The Encounters with Strange Creatures. As Bilbo and the dwarves journey across Middle-earth, they encounter all sorts of strange and dangerous creatures. Early on, they are captured by trolls, but with the help of Gandalf's quick thinking, they escape unharmed. The group continues their journey through forests, mountains, and treacherous lands. They are also pursued by goblins and encounter giant spiders in the dark woods of Mirkwood. One of the most pivotal moments in Bilbo's adventure occurs when he stumbles upon a mysterious creature named Gollum. Bilbo, lost in the dark caves of the Misty Mountains, encounters Gollum, who lives alone and possesses a strange, powerful ring. Bilbo and Gollum engage in a riddle contest, where Bilbo, to his surprise, wins. However, he finds that Gollum's precious ring is not just any ordinary object. It has magical powers. Bilbo's discovery of the ring is significant because it is the same ring that plays a crucial role in Tolkien's later work, The Lord of the Rings. This seemingly small discovery sets the stage for events that will unfold in the future. The presence of the ring brings a sense of mystery and dread, and as Bilbo continues his journey, the true power of the ring begins to show itself. The ring, as we come to understand, doesn't just make Bilbo invisible. It has a far-reaching influence on the characters and events surrounding it, and it is clear that it plays a key role in shaping Bilbo's destiny. Part 3. The Battle of Five Armies. As the journey progresses, the group reaches the Lonely Mountain, where the dragon Smaug resides. Bilbo, now more confident and brave than ever, volunteers to enter the dragon's lair and steal a piece of treasure to prove his worth. Using his wits, Bilbo manages to steal a cup from Smaug's hoard, which enrages the dragon. Smaug, in his fury, flies out to attack the nearby lake town, also known as Esgaroth. Meanwhile, Bilbo and the dwarves remain in the mountain, and the stage is set for a dramatic confrontation. The town is in danger, and the people of Lake Town, along with the elves, the dwarves, and the men of the region, are forced to unite to fight against Smaug's wrath. However, Smaug's defeat doesn't end the conflict. Once Smaug is slain by Bard the Bowman, the treasure within the mountain becomes the focal point of a fierce dispute between the various groups. The dwarves want to claim the treasure, the elves seek a share, and the men of Lake Town desire compensation for their help in defeating the dragon. The tension between the groups leads to the Battle of Five Armies, where the dwarves, elves, men, goblins, and wargs evil wolves clash in a bloody struggle. Bilbo, who has been an observer up until now, plays a small but significant role in the battle by using his quick thinking and the magical powers of the ring to avoid danger. In the end, the battle concludes with heavy losses, but the dwarves are victorious. But the battle's conclusion doesn't bring a lasting peace. It exposes the complexities of greed, betrayal, and the consequences of hoarding treasure. Bilbo's role in the battle is not one of bloodshed or victory through force, but one of using his unique talents to protect others and navigate through treacherous situations. His bravery is not in wielding a sword, but in being resourceful when others might have faltered. Part 4. Bilbo's return home. After the battle, Bilbo's adventure is far from over. He returns to the lonely mountain, where he finds that the treasure has been divided among the victors. Although he could have claimed a large share of the treasure, Bilbo's true growth as a character is seen in his selflessness and willingness to return to his simple life. Instead of keeping the treasure for himself, he ensures that the dwarves get their share and that peace is restored. Bilbo eventually returns to the Shire, much changed from the hobbit who left so many months ago. His home, which he had feared would be taken by the dwarves, remains intact. He is welcomed back by his fellow hobbits, though they find him strange and somewhat different from the hobbit they once knew. Bilbo's return is bittersweet, as he has gained wisdom, experience, and treasure, but at the cost of his peaceful life. He has transformed from a reluctant adventurer into a hero in his own right. His journey has given him a new perspective on the world, and he knows that he will never again be content with the simple, quiet life he once had. Bilbo's transformation shows how journeys of self-discovery often lead to change, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. The hobbit who once feared stepping out of his door now sees the world through a more adventurous and expansive lens. Conclusion. The Hobbit is a classic tale of adventure, bravery, and transformation. Bilbo Baggins begins as an unassuming hobbit, content with his quiet life, but through his encounters with various creatures and challenges, he evolves into a hero. The book explores themes of courage, friendship, and self-discovery, showing that even the most unlikely person can rise to greatness when faced with adversity. Bilbo's journey serves as a reminder that sometimes, the greatest adventures are the ones we least expect. It is a story that resonates with readers of all ages, offering both a captivating fantasy world and timeless lessons about personal growth and the power of unexpected choices. Bilbo's story reminds us that every great hero was once an ordinary person who took one step towards something extraordinary. What do you think about Bilbo's transformation throughout the story? How do you feel about his decision to return home after all the adventures? Can you relate to any of his experiences in your own life? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's it for today's 10 Minutes Gold Mine. If you found value in this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep mining for more golden knowledge. See you in the next one.